Today's thoughts: what are you known for, and what are you willing to pursue? Wanting the blessing without losing the blesser. What's the most well-known thing about you? Your career, your personality, your hobbies? For Jacob, his defining trait was his craftiness. His name meant heel grabber, a phrase that carried the idea of a deceiver or trickster. And Jacob lived up to it. He convinced his hungry brother, Esau, to trade his birthright for a bowl of stew. Later, he deceived his own father, Isaac, to receive the blessing promised to Abraham. Scripture never excuses Jacob's deception. Yet when we step back, something else becomes clear. Jacob wanted the blessing. Isaac seemed passive. Esau treated his inheritance as disposable. Jacob, flawed as he was, recognized the value of what God had promised. Genesis 25:34 tells us Esau despised his birthright. Jacob did not. God would eventually deal with Jacob's character. Lying and manipulation would cost him dearly. But God also refined Jacob's hunger for blessing. That hunger came to a breaking point in Genesis 32, when Jacob wrestled through the night and declared, "I will not let you go unless you bless me." Genesis 32:26. This was no longer about trickery, it was desperation for God. Here is the tension believers must hold. We are never called to compromise our character to get ahead. God does not bless dishonesty. Proverbs 10:9 reminds us, "Whoever walks in integrity walks securely." Yet Scripture also challenges passive faith. Hebrews 11:6 says God rewards those who earnestly seek Him. What if we applied Jacob's intensity without Jacob's deception? What if we pursued God's will with persistence, humility, and obedience? Blessings are not about treating God like a vending machine. They flow from hearts aligned with His purposes. The greatest blessing is not what God gives, but that we know Him. James 4:8 says, "Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you." That pursuit still matters. Take away: do not chase blessings at the expense of character, but never be indifferent to what God desires to do in your life. Pursue the giver with faith, persistence, and integrity, and let Him shape both the blessing and the blessing bearer.